Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and that wonderful transcolor rainbow in between. This is the Firefly Variety Channel, and welcome to my first video. Now, today, we are going to be going over some of the things I've built in my Small Space Engineers Corporation style thing, the Firefly Corporation. Now, the first thing we have here is the Firefly Corporation Stingray Fighter Mark II. It has two chain guns on the front, two rocket pods, each with 4 rockets on each wing, a turret for taking out any approaching missiles. It's got the it's got the signature turquoise and orange patterns of the Firefly Corporation. And if we go back here, there's actually an interesting little thing with 2 harpoons that, for example, if we take out a fighter, we can go back, harpoon onto the wreckage, and bring it in for study. Okay, so that's the Stingray fire. We're gonna move real quick because there's a Reaver approaching. So we are going to first head over to the asteroid base because that has defenses around it. Handles like a dream with almost no stopping power. Definitely gonna have to work on that. Right here is the asteroid base. I'm gonna go ahead and go down here. Park this in the hangar. And that's my chopper. Okie doke. And we're just gonna park it outside of the landing pad for now. There we are. Okay, so that's the Stingray fire. Now, the second thing we're going to look at today is the Sparrow Miner. The Firefly Corporation Sparrow Miner. Put jump power on. So this is mainly, I built this up real quick. It's not exactly the greatest, but it is what it is. It's a miner, as you can probably tell from the 2 gigantic drills in the front. It's got powerful spotlights, and I don't think I put any weapons on it. So it is unarmed. It's got a 9-hour battery charge. It has a mix of hydrogen and ion, but I would not recommend putting it into atmosphere. It doesn't have enough thrust to stay stable. It's got the 2 drills on the front. It's made entirely of heavy armor, so it can take quite a beating. Just gonna park that right back here. Okay, that's the Stingray and the Sparrow. So we have the actual base itself, very much still under construction. Got lighting. I've yet to change colors, put the proper lighting in. It's got a full solar array up top. And you might have noticed the Swordfish rocket. This is the Firefly Corporation Swordfish rocket with 4 PDCs on each side. It's lightly armed. It's got a glass dome for, well, maximum visibility. Go in through the door here, and you've got 3 stations for maneuvering when you're in the atmosphere, standing upright, and this is the one for main flight. And I don't know how to go through doors. And over here, we actually have a F.F.C. defense platform. This is a very small platform that we we put around the bases, and with 2 Bofors and 2 2-barrel high millimeter cannons. I'll have to look at the millimeter. Yeah, that's those right there. And if we head down here, this is actually not my build. I will say that right now. I did not build this. I am currently in the process of repairing it though. I'm not sure which mod I have that does this, but it is a Valander exploration wreck. It's a beefy boy. I had to put a bunch of thrusters on it to get it back here. And yeah, that's the gist of those things. And over here, actually, we have a little bit of an accident from, I brought a drone back to research and it blew up, so that was nice. we have an aerodrome right here. This is a captured aerodrome. It took a bit of a beating from the blast. Triple hangar door layers, just to keep this thing very safe. I'm going to be adding more layers to it. And we actually have a small area where this swings up to meet the gantry here. We're just going to go over here and release the landing gear. And we're going to fly in here. Close the door. Maneuver out of here. Maneuver backwards. Up a bit. We are heading down to the forward operating base. Firefly Corporation forward operating base Sigma. So, let's get going. Go ahead and start slowing down here, so we're gonna do a turn and burn. I have no idea if that's what this actual maneuver is called. Basically, you just flip around and let the main thruster slow down. I'm really hoping this is enough to catch the fall, otherwise this is gonna be a real short descent. It wasn't, oh my god. Well, that is an example of how not to fly it. I am definitely going to need to do some work on that thing. But, you can just see the size of the crater it left. Just kind of act like nothing happened. I just flew down here with my jetpack, yeah, totally. But if we head over here, we actually have the forward operating base Sigma. Each forward operating base, this is pretty much the standardized version. I don't have a standardized version. This is just what I'm working with. So we have two hangars. Ironically enough, this is not for the Stingrays, because these are actually Mark 1 Stingrays. They have the harpoons here instead of the rocket launchers. And they don't have the backwards facing harpoons. So those will probably be used as cannon fodder. But we have two Teleon anti-fighter turrets here. We've got a crane for working on the rovers. I'll show you those in a minute. We've got one barrel cannon here. This is actually really interesting right here. This is the... If you look at this, this is the... I don't have a name for it. But basically what it does is it uses a gyroscope system and rotors to be able to be aimed around. It's got spotlights, so you can use it just as a spotlight tower. For example, if I want to illuminate the Stingray, I can do that. But I can also fire stuff into the fire scope. Yeah, that's that. Over here we have the little antenna thing I'm working on. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it. But here's what I'm really excited to show, and this is the F.F.C. Firefly Corporation Armed Expeditionary Rover. So under this armor paneling right here is some conveyors, same as these ones right here, that link up the whole storage. We can go over here, hit this button, and it lowers this down. So right here we have this is the weapons seat. So this controls the turrets. Turns them on and off. This is the communication seat, so this will, if I turn this button on, it hits and turns on the emergency beacon. And it's got 4 PDC turrets and 2 cannons, so it is very much armed and armored. It's got 2 harpoons. Basically, it's winches to make sure you don't fall off a cliff or something. It has a armored armored bow, I think. It's just a... What am I thinking of? I'll probably edit it in what it is. But here's the cool part. If we go ahead and we can actually shoot those, and holy crap, do they have kickback. So, right here we have the... I'm just gonna quickly turn off the handbrake. I'm gonna drive around for a little bit. After the light has gone, I'm gonna showcase a little bit of what this thing can do. So we're gonna quickly drive over here to, we can actually turn on the turrets. I'm pretty sure I had them manually turned off. So we're gonna head over here to this piece of wreckage. Convenient piece of wreckage. So it is rather slow, just out of, well, it's basically a tank, so that's why. And hit the parking brake. And let's see what kind of damage this thing can do. Holy crap. Let's do it again. Okay, so that is some impressive damage. I wasn't fully prepared to see that. So parking brake. Now we're gonna fire the harpoons. And with this, we can winch in with the harpoons. What we're actually gonna do here, that's the power button. Press 7. And there we go. We are now hooked onto this wreckage. So let's see what kind of tonnage this thing has. It can't pull it. Okay. But... oh, that's actually a surprisingly good wave. So you would... shoot the train, gosh. But yeah, that's this thing right here. So let's turn around. I am running out of time for this video, so I have to hurry my butt up. Let's go over here and up speed. Oh, not sure what that is. Fucking brake! I'll move it later. But, that's the Armed Expeditionary River. Oh, quick thing, it has a clock, artificial horizon, and a little weather indicator right there. Oh, and to show you the final bit of the Sigma base, we have the maintenance access, and this is the maintenance access. This also functions as a bunker for the personnel when shit hits the fan. So we have 3 firewall computers here to protect against enemy hacking. We've got the oxygen and hydrogen producers linked up to the main cargo container, which holds the components and ammo. We've got the reactor here to power most of the base. We've still got battery banks and wind and solar. And we have an array of cryo tubes here for when the crew needs to get some rest or players are offline, stuff like that. Close that up. And that's the Firefly Corporation so far. Now, this is my first video, so I have no idea if anybody's gonna watch this. But I'm not gonna do the whole like, subscribe crap. I hate it when YouTubers do that. It just feels irritating. So, do what you want. You can dislike, comment, whatever you want to do. So, I hope you have a fantastic day, ladies and gentlemen, and that wonderful trans-color rainbow in between. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.